Hey WILDR folks, Alicia here. You ever been so sore after a day skiing that you avoided stairs at all costs? Last year, these 3 things made my first day skiing easier on my body, and they could do the same for you. Do you know what's wild? With all of the research that is happening in the strength and conditioning world at universities all over the world, we still don't know exactly what causes soreness, but we do know that it's correlated or it's connected to novel or new activities, particularly eccentric ones or ones where your muscles are lengthening. So think skiing moguls, skiing on really steep slopes, anywhere where there's high forces. So before ski season, you need to do that kind of movement that mimics the duration and the range of motion that you're gonna get on skis so that your brain has been exposed to it before the first day. If you do that, then your muscles aren't gonna be sending the pain you need to stop signals up to your brain, and you're not gonna get soreness, or it's even worse, delayed onset muscle soreness, which starts 24 to 48 hours after your activity. And the trick here is to start a little bit easier and increase gradually with your workouts so that by the time you get to your first ski day, you've already been exposed to more load than you'll see that first day. In the 8-week online pre-ski program we put on, we do this in 2 phases. We focus on power and strength, and then we focus on strength endurance. These demand different amounts of reps and sets and all that jazz, but at the end of the day, we're doing dynamic movements that involve slowing yourself down and moving eccentrically. And so in those phases, we're just gradually making our workouts harder before the first day on snow. So then by the time you're riding the first lift, you know you can have a rip-roaring time without worrying about hobbling out of bed the next day. But let's say you're watching this the day before your first run of the year. It's too late to do a workout. The hay is in the barn. There's no time to build up strength or to cram in a last-minute workout. You're just gonna be fatiguing yourself. You're not gonna be changing yourself. If that is the case for you, then these 2 tips are super helpful. The first one is all about hydration. Research has shown that if we have higher blood volume, so if we are more hydrated, we are gonna be less sore after we do a new movement or activity. Now, for those of us who enjoy caffeine, like I do, there actually is a protective effect if you take in caffeine as well, and coffee can hydrate you just as well as water. What I would do is make sure you have that caffeine in the morning before your first run of the day. You need about 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight for it to be effective. So that's like 2 cups for an average size male. I'm not gonna judge you if you have a little bit more than that. And finally, let's say that you forgot to work out, and you forgot about the caffeine and the hydration. There's still hope. At the end of that ski day, I know that you just want to take off your boots and go to après, but I would urge you to do 20 minutes of light activity that gets your blood flowing after your ski day is done. That kind of light activity that's not causing fatigue, but is definitely increasing your heart rate and getting your blood moving, is going to naturally help the inflammatory process move along. I actually have a go-to post-ski day mobility that's like incredibly simple, even though it can be hard. You kind of choose your own challenge level, and I'm gonna link to it below for you to bookmark and do after your first day skiing. It is awesome. It is only 1 move, but it gets harder as the minutes go by, and it's going to get your blood moving and help you really recover after a day of skiing. So you should check that out if it's the end of the ski day and you are worried about that delayed onset muscle soreness kicking in later. Now, as of right now, when I publish this video, there's still time before ski season starts. And so if you want to get started working towards not being sore after your first day on the hill and being able to just rip on opening day, then you need to check out the link below. Get on the wait list for our 8-week pre-ski season program. I'm so excited about it this year because we've got some new bonuses and new things that we're giving our clients. All right, I hope you have a WILDR week. I hope these tips helped. And if you have any additional ones, pop them in the comments below. I love reading what you guys have to say. Thanks so much for being here, and have a WILDR week.